And salutations and whatnot. Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. Yeah, I've been having a lot of friends play Monster Hunter Worlds recently, and I kind of missed the game, so I opened it up. I used to play it with some friends, but that was years ago. So. And back when I had a PS4. So we are going to try it again. Why is... Oh, okay. Let's get started with that as our base. Face. That one looks good for now. Character creation. You are so cruel. Skin looks good. Alright. Hairstyle. Definitely not some of these. 7-1, 1, 5. Back. I was bald once. I think I like that. Silver hair. Confirm. Confirm. Eyebrows. Doesn't really matter too much. Do tend to have bigger eyebrows. Okay, confirm. Confirm. Eyes. I like 12. But, just with all those nice silvery eyes. There we go. Confirm. Nose. You know, the character creators make me self-conscious about my nose. And just noses in general. Noses look weird. Higher nose. Mouth. 23. Confirm facial hair. That's the most like what I've got. Somebody looks fabulous. Right there, change color, give it more of just a fleshy scab kind of appeal. Yeah, that looks good. Just brush out 1, 2, 3. We'll default voice. Yeah, that's fine. It's now set as the default armor. This is recommended for all. It's loaded with parameters, skills that like go to toe. For now. Alright. We'll finish. Enter my name. Yes. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We get to make our kitty. Let's start from there. That's the cute kitty. Slim face. Actually. It's good. Right eye. Make silver. Left eye gonna be golden. Wait, confirm. Left eye's gonna be golden. Ears. I like the default ears. Tail. Doo-doo. I like the longer tail. Clothing. Okay, so it's just color. What? No. Please say that didn't undo everything I just did. Okay, good. Yeah, leather. You hat. You little hat. Oh. What should we name the kitty? I shall name you Mark. Is Mark okay? Yeah. Start the game with this character? Yes.
So, how about a toast?
To the A-list and the commission.
Yay! Commission!
So, tell me, what's your theory? The Elder Dragons must migrate to the New World for some reason.
I'm pretty sure it's to eat.
After running the research commission for 40-odd years, the Guild's itching for an answer. They say the Fifth Fleet's got the best shot at cracking this case, and I agree.
Keep it down. Hey, speaking of, A-listers usually operate in teams of 2. Have you sat down with your partner yet? Listen to that. getting rough out there. The waves are picking up. And that's gotta mean landfall. You're on the A list, right? Huh. Meowdy-do. I'm not psychic, but I do have pretty good ears. Ah, put her there. I happen to be an A-lister myself. Whoa!
No, my kitty.
Hello? Anybody there? Oh, hey, it's you! Look what happened to the ship!
We've been marooned.
We have to do something! It's not safe here! This way! We need to get out of here! I've got an idea! This way! Whoa! Watch yourself! Hurry!
It's over, handler. I have the high ground.
Oh, wow, lions! Ugh. I think my first encounter would be filled with so much packing. Shoo! Shoo! This way! No, the ground's moving again!
It's a camp.
I found this in the tent. It has a map in it. Well, part of one at least. Looks like we're right around here. The Research Commission's base of operations is here. This is where our ship was supposed to dock. For now, I think it would be best if we make our way to base. The map should help us find our way.
Primary curve.
Hmm.
Options. Autosave. Default position returning. Join cloud. Auto scout.
Come here!
Hold on. Hold your horses. Camera, display, audio.
Come here!
Titles on, head armor.
Come here!
Hide. There we go. That's what I wanted. Oh,
Come
and
here.
VSync. Need to make sure VSync's off. Display.
Hmm.
There we go. Game runs too choppy with VSync. Ancient forest.
Look, the Research Commission's headquarters. Come on, let's get going. According to the map, to get to HQ, we need to... These Aptonoths seem every bit as docile as the ones back home. It looks like we need to... I had the scout flies memorize my scent earlier. If you lose sight of me, just follow the scout flies, and they'll lead you right to me.
You're the one following me at the moment.
We can push our way... Okay, easy there. Don't pick a fight if you don't have a weapon. We need to hide. Come on, this way. Hurry! Quietly. Okay, the coast is clear. Let's get going while we still can. Nothing can stop us. What is this track? There's more over there. Let's check it out.
Don't mind me. This way, hurry.
Okay, let's go.
Move! Move!
I am.
That is not good. What are you waiting for? Get over here.
Come on!
Jump!
Wood will keep them out,
Hey,
just like those trees.
You all right?
let's go.
Okay. Wow.
Amazing, ain't it? Just look at this gate. It's like nature meant for us to build a stair right here.
Stara. I like it.
The rest of the Fifth are already here. You're the last to arrive.
Okay, set him down here. Take it
I
nice
need to
and
tape up your shoulder. Hold still for a bit.
Hey, you guys made it.
Be right back. You're alive.
Had it rough, huh? When we couldn't find you two, we were starting to sweat bullets.
You scared us. We were talking about going out to look for you.
All's well that ends well.
Hey, we need a hand. Sorry.
Come on.
Catch you later.
This here's our trade yard. I guess the name says it all.
Look at all the people. The stuff.
Incredible, right? We've got it all here. We've got hunters to do all the exploring, scholars to do the research, technicians to keep them going. This place is the beating heart of the Commission. Wait here a sec. Commander, I found him.
Welcome to Astera.
I'm glad you made it. Somehow I knew you would, though. When you've been in command as long as I have, you start to learn who's capable and who isn't. And as much as I'd like to get you up to speed, I'm being pulled in about 8 directions at once. We'll cover the most important materials at Council, which I'll be convening once things settle down. I expect you two to be there, of
Your
course.
reputations precede you.
The guild spoke highly of you as individuals. Think what you can do as a team. And before I forget, your furry friend was looking for you. Poor thing washed up not too long ago. Go ahead and have a look around Astera. A horn will sound when it's time for council.
Well, off you go.
Okay, I'll give you the grand tour. Let's start by looking for your palico. This is our stockpile. They carry most of the basic necessities.
You should drop by later to see what they have.
Next is the smithy. It's this way. Over here. You were the Commission's 5th Fleet, right? The old man in charge, my grandfather, was with the 1st. That was a long time ago. right here. Never even been to the old world. Here's our smithy. This is where you can craft weapons and armor. You'll be here a lot.
Wow! Look at this place. Want to check it out? Ooh, it's toasty in here.
Next up is the canteen. Let's check it out.
Tech Chief, Second Fleet Master.
Want to get going?
The canteen? I am so there.
She just phased right through me.
Over here. This here's our canteen.
Hey, over there. Hey, you!
Aww.
Aw. I knew you'd pull through.
Right. They're calling for a council. Come on.
Yeah.
Now that you are all here, let us begin council. After tracking a migrating elder dragon across the sea, the 5th Fleet have finally arrived in Astera. Give them a warm welcome. They're a fine group, worthy comrades who will help see the Research Commission's long efforts finally rewarded. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, sir. We're ready to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty.
This here is the Commission's core team. You should all get to know each other.
Looking forward to it.
Now, down to business. The latest monster to make the Elder Crossing is known as Zora Magdaros, a huge monster with a mountain of fire upon its back. The Research Commission's job is to discover exactly why the Elder Dragons are migrating to the New World.
Elder dragons have been with us since the dawn of time. Altering the ecosystem, reshaping the land, leaving disaster in their wake. Once every decade or so, they flock to this continent. But for what reason?
With the 5th's help, we will find the missing link.
Here, here.
Now we're talking!
Hunters, for the time being, I need you to focus on investigating our Jagras problem and securing Astera. Start by investigating the Jagras' habitat. Find out what makes them tick, and we'll go from there.
Right. We're on it, sir.
Everyone else, you know the drill. Make sure these hunters have everything they need.
Now we're talking!
You two, make it a priority to learn how we do things around here. You'll find good teachers, so don't be afraid to ask.
You heard him. Stick with me and you'll have no problems.
The 5th banner promises a change in the wind. It's your job to fulfill that promise. All right, dismissed.
Not even here a whole day and already got your first mission. You really ready to get your hands dirty? Well, let's go look into this Jagras problem. But you'll need a weapon first. There's a box full of equipment you can use in your quarters. Come on, I'll show you the way.
We've placed some basic gear for you in that equipment box. Make sure to choose a weapon that suits you.
Change equipment. The 1400 weapons. Great swords hit with devastating force, while the sword and shield allow for quick mobile furies. The heavy blowgun, while unwieldy, fires powerful blasts, and so on and so forth. Choose any one weapon to take into the field. You can visit the training arena after equipping a weapon by speaking to the housekeeper in your room. There you can practice with your chosen weapon as much as you'd like. Armor sets are comprised of 5 pieces. Each piece offers an amount of defense plus equipment skills to aid you in your hunts. You can mix and match pieces however you like to suit your playstyle. Use Z and C to view your gear stats and skills. Yes. Okay, Hunter's Knife, Iron Katana. I was always a fan of the slicers. Alright. Six.
Want to get going?
Practice real quick.
Once you're ready, head to the canteen. I'll be there waiting with a quest.
You can get more familiar with your weapons at the training area. Just talk to the housekeeper to get started.
More thing, training area. Yeah. Let's go to the training area. Do you want to familiarize, especially since I'm using. Welcome to the training area. Strike various objects placed around the area to get a feel for your weapon's moveset. If you'd like to try a weapon, just head to the item box to switch equipment. All ammo and coating types are available to try out. Use them, or any other consumable items here will not be depleted. Any stock you own. Combo damage display. Yes.
Okay, let's run through the hunting basics. First, ready your weapon. The dual blades are close-range weapons made for hitting prey with a flurry of attacks. Demon mode is super strong, but it eats up stamina. You can use the slinger with your weapon drawn. Look for the perfect moment, then fire.
What is the... Ah.
You need to load the slinger with some ammo. See anything useful lying around?
You can use that as slinger ammo. Great for getting a monster's attention or creating a distraction.
Yeah, right. Basic enough. Go back to room. Yes. Alright, talk to the handler in the canteen. And you have access to the armory and provision stockpile. Grab what you need. Once you're done, go meet up with your handler at the canteen to sign up for a quest.
Handlers sort through the Research Commission's leads. And the ones they deem worth our attention become quests.
Hey!
Over here!
Guy, but as much as left, take all your zenny. I'm still good. Idea to gather as much as you can while out in the field. Pouch. Okay. Quest counter. Okay, partner, time to get down to business. The guild teamed us up for a reason. From now on, you're my hunter and I'm your handler. I'm the bread to your butter, got it? The Fifth Fleet mission is to survey the Jaguar's habit. But then we gotta cull a certain number of them in order to secure the area. We can depart as soon as you sign up for the Jaguars of the Ancient Forest quest. You ready?
What are you waiting for?
A wild and wondrous new world is waiting for us out there. Quests involve objectives such as slaying monsters. To get started on a quest, you first need to have accepted it. Assignments. Complete these missions to advance the story. Optional quests. These include favors for NPCs. More will become available as you meet necessary requirements. You can take optional quests as many times as you'd like. Investigations. These special quests are issued by Resource Center. I just want to check something. Okay, sorry. No, special number issued with Resource Center can only be taken a limited number of times. Special quests are exclusive to online play. Yes. Assigned. Award money, time limit, 50 minutes. Failure if time expires or if I faint 3 times. Vouchers owned. I don't have any vouchers. Quest accepted. You're free to explore Asteria until preparations for the quest are complete. Grab a meal at the canteen, shore up your supplies, the provision stockpile, get latest gear in the smithy and armor, adjust your equipment, and organize your items in the item box. You'll be heading out in the field in no time. Take a look at the up left corner of your screen. When the quest is ready to begin, you'll see a notification there. Once prepared, press space at any time to enter standby. You can go on standby by pressing F at the gate headquarters. From party members status menu, selecting standby for departure will have your party depart on the quest as soon as all preparations are accounted for. If you're the leader of your party, pressing R will let you depart first with other members who are on standby.
Alright, this is our first job. Let's do a quick review of quest rules. Rule number 1. Complete the objective to complete the quest. Easy, right? Each quest has an objective. You can't consider the quest done until you complete that objective. Our current objective is to eliminate a specified number of Jagras. Let's check them out. We ran into some Jagras on the way to base. The small monsters, remember? I think we saw them somewhere around here. Want to check it out? Rule number 2. Use the supply box. The Commission supplies us with a loadout of certain items for each quest. They're in the supply box over there. Have a look and decide what you should take along. Ready to go. Oh yeah,
get going?
Supplies,
Wanna
let's
get
go.
going? Uh-huh.
They feel a little worn out. Stamina is low.
Be careful. Ready your weapon before attacking. Keep in mind that what you're able to do depends on whether or not your weapon is drawn. When you're investigating or gathering items, you'll generally want to keep your weapon sheathed.
I'll mark gathering sites and monster positions on the wildlife map for you.
You can gather honey and mix it with a potion to make mega potions. Over here!
A pack of Jagras! Those are the monsters we're after.
Let's see how you hold up when you're on your own. They're on the run. Don't let them get away. Grab all the monster materials you can. You can use them at the smithy.
Don't let him get away. Proceeds to immediately say and tell me to start grabbing stuff.
Over here! Whoops. Use whatever you can.
Dodge their attacks. You don't want to take hits like that head on.
Keep it together, okay? Okay, let's head home and report back to the old man.
Get how much you have to flip and sharpen your stuff. Quest complete. Completion time 3 minutes. Easy. Palico level increased. Checking connection to network.
Good to see you.
Fine work taking down those Jagras. There's no difference in their habitat, but their numbers are increasing, I see. It may be stating the obvious, but the Jagras aren't the only danger lurking around these parts. We're also receiving reports of Kestodon herd getting out of hand. This must be because of Zorab Maragdos made landfall. It's got everything right up.
Listen up.
Well, it's going to be your job to quiet them down. We'll like you to investigate this Kestodon herd and cull their numbers. I'm going along. I wouldn't want you to get hurt. You can change. We'll do no for now.
All right. Now that you've got some materials, why don't we head over to the smithy to see what you can do with them?
To the smithy, away!
Oh, hello.
Hello, Fiber. We're all ready to open our tavern gathering hub at the Celestial Pursuit. At the gathering hub, you can meet with other hunters and embark on quests together. To find the Celestial Pursuit, just look up. See that ship across Testera that looks like it's about to sail off into the stars? That's it. You can get up there by taking the lift. Please come with us as soon as you get a chance. Workshop.
There you are, Fiber.
Ah, look who's back with materials. Step right up and welcome to the smithy. You'll be needing my services a lot. What I do for you is simple. Whenever you go out into the field and gather materials, I turn those materials into weapon and armor. Drop by whenever you find something new and interesting. Here, I'll give you some materials as a welcome present. You can use them to upgrade your equipment. Use monster materials to forge and upgrade. Give your materials you earn as quest rewards or carve from monsters to the smithy to create new equipment or taking on even tougher monsters. I can upgrade equipment. Upgrading weapons. First, select the weapon you want to upgrade. You can use materials to upgrade different weapons with variety of improved stats. If you want more base weapons to enhance, you can create more by selecting the forge equipment at the smithy or by purchasing them at the armory. Upgraded weapons can also be downgraded. The materials used to upgrade the weapon will be returned to you. Select weapon cursor and then R to add it to your wish list. Once you acquire all the necessary materials, you get a message. You can add weapons and armor to your wish list from the forge equipment screen. Or tree. Enter chainsaws. Wow. Bone tree. Under development. Under development. $200 Zenny. Bunch of unknowns. Each piece of armor has a level. You can use armor spheres to gain points, which are used to raise your armor's level. The equipment's appearance won't change, but its defense will increase. There's a limit to the number of times a piece of armor can be leveled. The number of points gained depends on the type of armor sphere used. Naturally, those are maxed. Alright. You can now forge the Defender line of weapons at the smithy. These weapons are geared towards the Commissioner's Defense Corps. These weapons feature high proficiency and are fantastic starter weapons for hunters who have just arrived in the New World and were part of the research. New weapons and armor can be created by selecting forge equipment. Most weapons, however, can't be created via forge equipment. Instead, you'll have to make a base weapon first and then upgrade it to a more powerful weapon via equipment. All armor can be created via forge equipment. Equipment skills are useful skills that remain active as long as you have the piece of equipment added. Each armor piece has its own skill. Be sure to keep an eye on the skills when forging and upgrading your gear. If multiple pieces have a shared skill, the skill's level and will be the sum of each piece's skill level. Equip sets of gears with the same skills to provide those to power up those skills' effects. Weapons. Dual blades. Bone hatchets. Ooh, some blast. Cut down, yes. And then let's upgrade. Which we can't. But it'll be nice for right now. Speak to the handler.
Hey there, partner.
Right, so the next thing we need to take care of are those Kestodon. The chief said he'd be tagging along with us. How about we start our search in the ancient forest and go from there? Oh, and I've got some good news. We handlers post all the leads we find on the quest board. You can sign up for quests there too, so you don't always have to come all the way up here. But then again, you might miss out on all the eats up here.
You can pick up quests from the quest board too. It lists the same quests that I've got, so don't worry about having to check two places. We're on the hunt.
It said to the ancient forest to research. Plus the quest. Optional events. Alright, let's do the assigned Kestodon kerfuffle. Time expires. 15 minutes. Not bad.
Okay, our job is to cull a certain number of Kestodon. Recently, their numbers have been getting out of hand.
Want to get going?
Is that a Kestodon? Well, either way, it's going down. It was not. Good source of raw meat.
There we are. Those, my friend, are Kestodon. Let's see you take him out on your own. Huh. Be
Yeah, it's
careful.
Kestodon.
for another group. Be careful.
You're lost. Open up the
The
wildlife
Castodon
map.
are the least of your worries. There are a lot bigger monsters lurking in this forest. The endemic life around here can come in handy during a hunt. Try to learn as much as you can about them. Over here!
Oh, there. That's the rest of the herd.
Be careful. Good work. That just about wraps up our work here. Wait. Hey, come here. I think I found something.
Come on. Let's harvest.
Over here!
I know, I know. Let me harvest. Oh! Looks like a great jaguar.
Look at those Kestodon. Something's up with them.
Great jaguars.
Now, now!
Gotcha! Alright, partner. New assignment incoming. Take down that Great Jagrus. If you're not ready, you can return to base and take on the Great Jagrus quest later.
Want to get going? If you need to call your friends for help, go to the menu and select SOS Flare to signal them. And you're going to need friends when you go up against some of the tougher monsters. In order for the scout flies to better track a target monster, we need to keep finding traces of it. Like footprints, for example. Good. You're turning up a lot of clues.
Should probably sharpen my weapon. Nice.
Okay. We've tracked the Great Jagras enough for the scout flies to lead us to it. You're less likely to lose sight of a monster if you use the focus camera. Dodge their attacks. You don't want to take hits like that head on. Immobilized. Now's your chance. Watch out when the monster's away. Better to hold off on your claw until things calm down a bit.
Oh boy, that monster's really mad now. Be ready for some vicious attacks.
Are running away. Use the scout flies as a guide and they'll lead you right to it. Look, the monster's almost done for. Chances are it'll retreat to its nest to recuperate. That's a piercing pod, a powerful type of slinger ammo. That's able to pierce the thick shell of monsters. Okay, the monster's tired. Now's your chance to get some serious. Okay, let's head back and report to the old man.
We're gonna be just screaming in the background.
I think we got a lead.
Maybe. Let's check it out.
Pookie pookie.
Well, you were right. There's our mark. Something's got him agitated. Look over there. What in the heck is that? I've never seen anything like it.
It's poop.
You think it's from Zora Magdaros?
Yeah,
I'd like to find out,
it's his poop.
but we better report back first. All right?
Oh, yes, I will take items gathered by my palico. Two-star assignments.
I see.
So, you think you found something that'll lead us to Zora Magdaros? Well, I'll send some researchers out right now, but not with the pissed-off Pookie Pookie hanging around. The Pookie Pookie territory, that's pretty deep in the forest. We'll be better equipped to take it on once our team from the research center is done rebuilding the forest camp. Once it's ready, we make our move.
Want to get going?
Until then, we'll do everything we can to help them get that camp up and running. Let's get to it.
Once the camp is set up, you can go after that Puke Puke.
I wonder where the resource center is.
That reminds me.
You're making use of the clutch claw, Hunter. Your slinger's a lot more than just a pea shooter these days. Perfect for taking on fight a monster. Grapple onto the beast and clobber to your heart's content, or until your stamina runs out. Try it for yourself. I know there was a quest for getting in some claw combat somewhat. Ah, here it is. Optional quest, learning the clutch. Give it a go. Confirm.
How's your gear holding up?
Interesting. Speaks to the provision manager. It should be in the trade yard, right? We can't magically make all things you need appear. To make it here, you're gonna have to get creative and collect supplies on site sometimes. What do you need, buddy? Buy to the pouch. Boomerang. Jerky. Trap tool is always a good thing to have. Resource center. Okay.
You are too good to me.
Well, Fiver, is it true you're going to help us rebuild camp? That's excellent news. I hope you're as good as they say. If so, we'll have plenty of work for you. After all, the commission studies lots of things, not just the Elder Dragon you came here with. Maintaining and improving the base is a full plate of tasks in of itself. Can't study anything without a proper HQ, after all. The Resource Center here is in charge of divvying up all the work and making sure it gets done. So, back to business. Your job is to establish a camp. Go on an expedition to the ancient forest, find a viable campsite, and make sure it's safe. If any monsters have decided to do any camping in your spot, you'll need to chase them off. Got it? The bounty is for establishing the camp. Just want to check something. Okay, yeah. And a voucher. The Resource Center oversees research requests and manages the resources required for their investigation. To do bounties, you need to register beforehand, whereas delivery requests can be completed just by handing in items. When you unlock investigations during quests and expeditions, check in with the Resource Center to make them available as special quests. You can view Resource Center information from time to time via the Resource menu. Register bounties. Bounties are missions you complete over the course of your quest and expeditions. First, check critical bounties, then pick a registered bounty. You can take on multiple bounties at once. Most bounties will reward you with armor spheres and research points. Once you've completed the bounty, drop by the Resource Center to collect your reward. Registered bounties. You can select up to 6 of these from the list. To accept, the list is updated when you return from a quest or an expedition. These bounties unlock new facilities or upgrade the existing ones, and are automatically accepted automatically. They can be completed in parallel with your registered bounties and with one another. Limited bounties. Those quests are offered periodically to online users around the world and are available for limited time only. Okay. New one will override an old one. Rebuild. Honey. Gather 3 honey. Gather mushrooms. Gather insects. Flora. Gather plants. Gather plants. Easy enough.
Okay, let's get this expedition underway. Meet me at the gate. Right now, we're in Astera. If you want to go on an expedition, open your world map and choose your destination. For this expedition, we need to head to the ancient forest. We can expand expeditions as we delve further into the new world. Pretty good incentive to explore, right?
You depart on an expedition by selecting a destination from the world map without first accepting a quest. Unlike quests, expeditions are very open-ended and are great if you want to freely explore the world. Expeditions have the following special characteristics. No time limit. You will not fail no matter how many times you faint. There are no completion conditions or rewards, but you will keep any materials you gather and points you earn. Monsters will depart the field after set time elapses. You can decide when to return from an expedition. Once you're done exploring, return by doing one of the following. Speak to the handler, return from expedition from the menu, select headquarters from world map. When you return to camp after completing a quest, you will automatically switch to an expedition. If you accept a new quest from your handler, it will take less time to prepare than a quest for that quest, provided the new quest takes place in the same locale.
Let's look for the campsite.
If I get to the campsite first, or if you're lost, open up your map or use your scout flies to track me. Whenever you leave the base without signing up for a quest, you'll go on an expedition. There's no time limit or cap on how many times you're allowed to faint, which means you can explore to your heart's content.
Oh, great Jaggers. You're going down! He barely flopped. Yeah, I was not expecting a great Jagras right off the bat, but dang. I no longer had big belly.
Now this is interesting. Let's report our findings to everyone at the resource center when we get back.
No, he's underneath, so he went into that little cave.
Bright moss can be used as slinger ammo. Launch it at walls to eliminate dark areas, like the inside of a cave, for example.
You going down, boy? And he is down, boy. Oh wait, you. Get away, get away, get away, get away. Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. Bone from the bone pile.
You can assign a target destination for your scout flies on the map. Hey, partner!
Yeah, I wasn't planning on attacking that just yet.
Your wildlife map keeps track of where you are and where the scout flies are taking you. You can also use it to keep tabs on monsters. How's it looking? Gotta say, no better way to spend the day than fishing. I'm lucky the commission has put in charge of selling fish and fish-like creatures here in the New World. Well, let me tell you, I love fishing. I live for it. I fish in my sleep. I sleep with, I already caught all the old world's fish, every last one. So when they offered me a job here, I accepted hook, line, and sinker. Anywho, my life here can't be all work, so I'm looking for a chum who loves lure as much as I do. You say, Hunter, are you game? If you're interested, just give me a holler. I'd like to see what you're made of.
I just love me some good fishing.
Ready to test your skill? I think if you can catch me a pink Parexis in this forest, let's see if you can do it. Find them at this fishing spot as long as you got the talent, but this shouldn't be too hard of fish to reel in. Alright, let's do it. Yay.
Nice catch.
Return in mind reporting it to the research center. Okay.
You can fast travel back to camp simply by selecting it from the wildlife map.
Over here!
I have no idea where I'm going. Oh, okay.
Over here.
That's a resident catcher expert. She's a master at it. Blah, blah, blah.
Over here.
Looks like the place they want to make a camp of. They pressed a pretty good spot. This feathered fiend stealing pottery. Kuloyaku. He broke the pottery.
Well, if we don't take care of that pest, the camp won't last a night.
Oh, yeah.
Guide you to a monster. Gatherable items. Press M. Open the mild map. To use the cursor to select the target you wish to seek. Then press Tab to place a pin on it. Your scout flies will take it from there during expeditions. Simply collecting monster track will not engage your scout flies. Guide feature to do so. Make use of the map pins.
returned to base from an expedition. Open the wildlife map and switch to the world map. Then select Astera.
Your stamina cap has dropped. Eat some well-done steak to restore it to max. Timing is everything. The color of the meat and the song are clues. Oops, your timing was off. Guess you need to keep drilling your grilling. Nice! That looks
Yay!
so tasty.
All right. Dino does not want me. We don't want to fight Dino. That Dino not good.
Okay, now's your chance. Hurry up before you get noticed again.
Trapped. Wait for a chance to escape. You're bound to get one.
Just have a regular potion. Oh, thank goodness it's leaving.
automatically will stun you, meaning you won't be able to move.
If you're clever, you can use the slinger to distract monsters. Land your claw on a monster and grapple it. Seeing the monster flying into a wall and he's wide open to attack. He drops the slinger at you. Never underestimate an angry monster. Use distance and watch for a safe opening. You can move around while grappled to a monster, but it'll burn through your stamina. That's a thorn pot, a powerful type of slinger ammo. Attacking the part it's latched onto deals blunt damage. Stera from the world map so we can go home.
Jagger size. Iron ore. Yeah. Ancient bones and malachite ore.
Magnifique.
Thanks for making sure the campsite is safe. We went ahead and got the camp all set up. It's yours to use as you'd like. Now that I know what you're made of, Fiverr, I hope I can talk you into taking some jobs for me more often. Research results is available.
I have something special just for
Now that I have your attention, I have something special for you. The job is to get us an ample supply of mega potions. A hunter of your caliber should know how important they are to any quest. Having said that, we're in short supply and we need someone to help refill our stocks. Plus, it wouldn't hurt for you to revisit the basics of crafting every now and again, so please be a good sport about this and help us out. Crafting stuff, and we'll get a dice steak for it.
Thank you.
Rest, bravo, bravo. Alright, good friends of the 5th, let's see those results. Research. Nice. Heal. Complete the critical bounty. Flora, 7 times. Flora, 4 times. New limited bounty is available. Alright, registered bounties. Manage investigations. Sometimes when collecting monster tracks or materials, breaking monster parts, or after slaying monsters, you unlock new investigation. Check in with the resource center to make sure these investigations available are as special quests. Make these investigations available as special quests, which may have additional reward slots or ask you to slay multiple monsters. They also have a limit on how many times they can be taken. The investigation you do depends on the area you were exploring. Difficult investigations such as multiple monster slayings will offer better rewards in terms of both quality and quantity. To undertake investigations, you must first go to the list of available quests. You will then be able to accept it by going to the quest counter and selecting investigations. There's a limit to the number of investigations you can register and how many total investigations you can have. When you register any more, press R to remove some. Conditions. Each are 2 max players. Alright. Complete deliveries. Tutorial. You can complete delivery requests you accept by returning in specified items at the resource. The delivery quests will reward you with new ingredients for the canteen or updated facilities. Registered bounties. Capture, secure the campsite.
Oh, you came through.
Get my login bonus. On tickets, autumn fireworks. Fun fight ticket. Snowman, special daily bonus. Use the snowman item to create snowballs. Try hitting another player with 3 snowballs, see what happens. Okay. Basically, just don't be a joik.
Good to see you.
Hunter, since you've established yourself as a reliable person, I'd like to make a little request. When investigating large monsters, you can either slay or capture them. Naturally, both have scientific merits, but frankly, well, it'd be better for long-term research to receive a live specimen that we can later return to the wild. So if you capture a quarry live, you will be commended for it and receive greater rewards. Commission rules. How about it? Capture your targets instead of slaying them, and you'll make a great contribution to our efforts here. Speak to the commander? Yes.
You've done well.
Nice work clearing out the camp. I knew you'd come through, and now we're finally ready. All hunters... Alright, Hunter, the Pookie hunt is on. Once you've hunted the target, the scholars will be able to get a closer look at that evidence you found. Cannot stress enough how vital it is taking that Pookie is for commission. This could be the break we've been waiting for. Good luck and be careful.
The 5th has an urgent mission. Partner, you'd better come see me.
Hey there.
You should probably see what upgrades I could get.
There you are, Fiver.
Layered armor. You heard me right. Smithy's set to churn out layered armor on demand. Layered armor can be slapped over your normal gear for a fresh look whenever the mood takes you. Have a look under forge equipment next time you're itching for a change. Also helps those hide those godforsaken cloud suits. So where are we, Hammer? Need more skills for that. Pendants. To customize their appearance, pendants could be created by at the smithy by selecting forge and pendants. You can also obtain them in other ways. Equip pendants items. Okay, cool. Great sword. Let's go to R. Dual blades. Let's make one of these. Not now, because I do have some upgrade equipment. Okay. Bones for the bone sword. Okay. Still want to equip that. Change equipment. Hunter. Entered equipment. Oh, okay. Well, heck yeah. Plugins could be adding mods. Yeah. Question. Layered armor. Similar to regular, some layered armor can be unlocked, obtaining corresponding special materials. This new layered armor requires materials and research. What is layered has no functionality on its own, but allows you to change your appearance while using the features of regular armor you have on. To layered, go to the layered armor settings in your armor box. You can now register layered armor to your equipment loadouts. Also save and reflect separate pigment. Okay. Change equipment. Hunter. Confirm. So if I go down to my room, that should, in theory, change appearance, change appearance, change appearance. Okay, that just puts us to the there. Back. Life. Blah blah. Place your pets. Change the handler's outfit. Little frog. Chef. Trinity. Busy Bee. Sunshine Piero. Friendly Feline. Oh. Cool.
Hey there, partner.
Alright, partner, time for us to do some pookie answers. Once we've done that, the scholars can go in and check out that slag. So let's see if it came from Zora Magdaros. But seriously, what other monster could it have come from? I mean, I'm no scholar, but smoldering lava rock, come on. Multiplayer, you can enjoy quests and expeditions, team up to 4 players, formed from the maximum 16 players present in your online session. Players in the same online session communicate via chat regardless of their locations. Many quests can be joined while in progress. Expeditions are unlocked as you progress through the game. Multiplayer is not available during story-related expeditions. When choosing a quest, post new quests and set the following options. Players, how many hunters you wish to join the quest. If you do wish to play solo, set the number to 1. Set a passcode for 4 numbers to restrict the quest to specific players. Select join a quest to participate in a quest or expedition initiated by another player. Doing so will send the quest leader a join request so they can approve you. To requests auto accept by default or manual. Blah 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 blah. Optional. There, time expires. Fine. Let's learn the basics. Sure. When lucky vouchers are used, when posting quests, you receive bonus rewards for completing the quest. Be sure to use vouchers whenever you have the chance. Random quest rewards are guaranteed to drop. Reward money doubles. No, lucky vouchers obtained via login bonus. 1 voucher is delivered each day, and you can claim up to 5 days worth of 5 vouchers at once. Also note that you can only carry a minimum 5 lucky vouchers at a time. Much claws let you grapple onto a monster and then attack with your weapon to soften its hide or unleash all of your single ammo for a flinch shot. Claw shot. Every weapon, regardless of whether it's sheathed or not, lets you switch to the slinger with C, fire the clutch with da-da-da to grapple onto various monster parts. Note, lance, insect glaive, blowgun, and bow required to switch unsheathed slinger mode by pressing C plus Q. Know when to use your clutch claw. Wait until a monster is staggered before try to grapple on. Grapple onto a monster's head. You can use the terrain to your advantage to create an opening for attack. Change the monster's direction and where you want to push them. Unleash all your slingo ammo. When knocked off balance, monsters will knock back. If they hit a wall or fall off a cliff in that state, they will be toppled. You cannot change monster's direction or knock it back when it is enraged. When grappling onto a monster, press to weapon attack, softening the monster's hide. Wound a specific body part to temporarily soften the hide. This also makes attacks less likely to be deflected, even when targeting hard parts. This works with the great sword, hammer, gaunting horns, lance, obtaining slinger ammo. Hit a monster with your weapon to make it drop slinger ammo. This works with longsword, sword, shield, dual blades, blah blah. After performing the weapon action, press C to unleash the slinger burst with your increased slinger ammo functionality. Slinger burst examples: great sword, sword and shield, charge blade. Note: for more information on the effects of the slinger burst, blah 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 blah. See the rest quite sure she got items. Okay, cool.
Let's get you up to speed on using the claw. Here's a crash course. Let's go over the basics first. Use your clutch claw with your weapon sheathed. That's it. Nice work. You can fire your claw with your weapon drawn as well. Try drawing your weapon before firing the clutch claw. That's it. Nice work. Each weapon handles slightly differently, so make sure to put in enough time with each weapon to get fully accustomed. Let's move on. Hit a monster with your clutch claw to cling onto it. First, let's go over the weapon attacks you can use while clinging to a monster. The type of attack depends on which weapon you have equipped. The one you're wielding now will make the monster drop slinger ammo. Before we move on, let's get the exact timing down. This is going to be important, so pay attention. If the monster is moving, you're going to have a tough time landing an attack while clinging on. Attack the monster first to make it flinch, and once it stops, hit it where it hurts. Okay, let's see if you can pull this off in practice. Pay close attention to the monster's movements and land your attack. Grapple on. Good. Now attack with your weapon. That's it. Nice work. Slinger ammo dropped by monsters is extremely potent. Make use of it whenever you can. Let's move on. Okay, next we're going to try to hit the monster's head while clinging onto it. It depends on the monster, but there are usually several body parts you can cling onto. You can move to different parts of the monster's body while clinging onto it, but you'll consume a lot of stamina. Make sure to get your aim right before going for a particular body part. You'll need slinger ammo. Go find some and load up. Attack the monster first to make it flinch, and once it stops, hit it where it hurts. Grapple on. Take aim for the head and move to make sure you don't get shaken off. Now, use your slinger. Keep a close eye on your stamina. Grappling onto a monster will run through it in a hurry. That's it. Nice work. That attack will consume all of your slinger ammo, but it can knock back monsters. Let's move on. Now let's look at how to attack with your clutch claw. You can use this attack when clinging onto a monster's head. Attack the monster first to make it flinch, and once it stops, hit it where it hurts. Force the monster to change. That's it. Nice work. Try again. This consumes a lot of stamina, but it allows you to make the monster change directions in quick succession. Uh-oh. Looks like the monster is getting angry. When enraged, you won't be able to knock back monsters or get them to change course. Any monster becomes a threat if you're angry. Keep a close watch. When angry, monsters will be a lot more aggressive, so it's best to keep your distance for a while. Looks like it's calmed down. Right, now let's put everything you've learned so far into practice. This attack makes use of your surroundings. Fire your slinger while clinging onto the monster's head to make it slam into walls. This will be a great opportunity to really wail on the monster. This is your time to shine. Don't rush. Wait for the monster to flinch. Wait for the monster to flinch. Eye on your stamina. Grappling onto a monster will burn through it in a hurry. Great job. Always keep an eye out for ways to use your environment to your advantage when hunting. Nice work. That covers everything. Class dismissed.
Alright, I will take it out. Alright, we will be right back. And I am back. Eating meals gives you stats and food skills. Skills have probably activating, blah blah blah. Meal effects when you complete a quest, return, or faint. Pay with money, pay with points, pay with voucher. Oven roasting cooks food over time. It takes to complete one quest. For example, if you oven roast some raw meat, once the quest is done, you'll return to find a ration. Collect your cooked food on your way out to the next. Oven roasting requires research points. Pay with money. Meat platter. Okay, so you need the ingredients. Or it has the ingredients. Requires, okay. We'll not bother with that right now until we, like, need it. Hunting monsters around can get tough. If you need a little help, call on the hunters around the world that can join your quest. SOS Flare. During exploration, you to play in multiplayer. When someone responds to your SOS Flare, they'll automatically join your quest and project. If you set the game to manually accept join requests, you will see that somebody has joined.
Oh yeah.
The other's back. I want those piercing pods.
You did it! Now the commander can send someone out to see if that slag will lead us to Zora Madrons.
And let's just harvest all that. Pookie Pookie's head. Take all. We'll take some herbs. The right to take on 3-star assignments.
You've done well.
Excellent work putting down that Pookie Pookie. I knew it was... I put the task in the right hands. Just to catch up, we're both hot on the trail of Zora Magnaros now.
And listen up.
If there's more to figure out, I need a 5th. To protect our scholars while they investigate. Putting you in charge of Wildspire Waste. The quest will begin once you've convened on site.
All right, it's time to begin the Elder Dragon investigation. Make sure you know what you need to do.
So now we need to protect the scholars. Let's regroup at the Wildspire Waste.
Phil, doing right now, and we're good friends with 5th. Let's continue. Field research mushrooms. Ecological survey. Manage investigations. Complete deliveries. Done. Register bounties. Critical. Capture a pink Paralithecious. Secure campsite. Okay, that one's completed. All those. All those are completed. Okay. Limited. Complete 3 event quests. Etymology. Gather insects. Or, okay, yeah. Bones. And Monster Hunt. Researcher. Ecological research, okay. A hunter from the 5th, are you? Then you must have finished your first quest. This ecological research, headed up by yours truly. Tell me, did you find any monster data out there? Tracks, caches, that sort of things? Data tells us a story about the monsters, an elaborate and interesting one at that. Your job in the field team is to track the monsters, collect data, and advance the study. Our job is to take that data, analyze it, and compile our findings for the Commission. What we learn helps you out in the field too, so you see, we need each other. Drop by here anytime and I'll show you what we're working on. So, what is it? Ecological Research is a facility that studies monsters. Their studies can help you with your hunts and investigation, gathering monster tracks, and will earn you research points. Collect enough and your research level will go up, giving you access to new features and intel that will make your hunts easier. You can also consult the monster field guide to view monster info such as habitat, weakness, materials that can be gathered. When you see the report on the results screen, be sure to pay a visit. Yes. So Magnaros, Great Jagras, not Montefield, Chiller. Get the assignment. Time expires. Alright. Other monsters. Discover to keep our scholars safe. Escort mission. Yay. Probably should have done some upgrading. Oh well. Wildspire Waste.
Okay. Got it?
We've waited this long to get our hands on the evidence we need. Don't get us killed now, Hunter.
I hardly slept a wink last night. I'm so excited to go out and see this new piece of evidence.
The slag was found in the desert area of the Wildspire. Guide us there safely, partner. One thing's for sure, the environment here is completely different from the ancient forest.
Yes, the Wildspire Waste features a mixture of dry land and swamps, which naturally supports its own unique ecosystem.
Hey, look! A waterfall!
The water filters down through the sand and collects in the lower areas, thus creating a mire.
Oh, great. We get to go uphill now.
So bad for you.
Come on now, my dear handler. Put your back in it.
You got this.
Look at that insect. Is that some type of beetle?
The wildlife here are quite resilient creatures. They have adapted excellently to the dry climate.
Even the plants have learned to survive. The fruit scattered throughout the area has a hard shell that helps retain moisture.
Oh, dear me. We made it. Can we have a break now?
Look, the Wildspire. That's where we'll find what we came for.
But we still have a ways to go.
Well, on we go. Actually, downhill might be worse. This is so heavy.
Did you hear that?
Everyone, be careful. Mind checking it out for us there, partner?
Oh, dear me. Rathian.
Jumpin' Jaggies! A Rathian!
Rathian.
You know what this means, my friends. In times like these, it important to stay home. Run for your life!
Go, go, go! Just move on through! You might be able to use your slingers to make some kind of noise and distract them.
Go, go! Run for your life!
Phew. That was horrifyingly close.
Hell hath no fury like a Rathian storm. Well, like any Rathian, actually.
But she could provide the Commission with valuable data. Hunter, I couldn't trouble you for a sample, could I?
I was aware that Zora Magdaros was an enormous beast, but I am in shock over how gargantuan it really is!
Yes, it certainly seems to exceed the measurements in all the guild's writings.
I wonder, how many years does it take for a beast like this to grow to such an enormous size?
Oh, look! Apseros!
An herbivore native to this region. Wait, why are they running?
They look scared.
See?
Yes, look at them run.
Feel threatened, they assume a defensive posture.
Oh,
Whatever's
okay.
out there, it could be a danger to us too. We have to be careful. Finally, I thought we'd never get here.
Look at it. Glorious. It is absolutely massive. What a magnificent specimen.
We're almost there. Keep it up.
The evidence is within sight! You've done a fine job, Hunter!
Let's see what kind of present Zora Magdaros has left for us.
Keep pushing.
The flies have turned blue in the presence of Elder Dragon Goo.
Look over there! Another clue!
Me first. Eureka!
Beroth.
Jumping jaggies! It's a barrel! Run for your life!
Follow me. Come on.
Not what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
waiting over by the slag. Oh, hey! Glad you're back. Oh, don't worry. I found a safe place for the scholars to hide. I guess I'll go round them up. Wait for us back at camp.
You there. Are you part of the Fifth Fleet? Then that means the Elder Crossing is upon us again. The years fly by faster than I can count them. I too am a hunter of the First Fleet. Might I trouble you to share your tale with me? Let's find a suitable place. So, my old friends are well. Praise be. It sounds like the good scholars are as incorrigible as ever. Might I ask, are you tracking the monster that dropped that massive slag? I as well. It seems so easy. Follow the trail, find the truth. Well, it has been a pleasure. Nearby you will find my camp. I trust it will be of some avail. To you and the others. Please pass a message on to the commander that I am safe.
Alright, who are you?
But a force compels me on, and I intend to see where it takes me. If you too feel so compelled, then we will cross paths again at the end of all of this.
Was that who I think it was?
Who?
Good to see you.
Fine work out there. Thanks to you, our people are safe, and we know more about the target than ever. Since you left, we've been charting all the evidence we've collected across the continent. The scholars think they may be able to pinpoint Zora Magdaros' location soon.
Okay.
Until then, seems like a scholar has gotten separated from his escort. I need the Fifth to find him and guarantee his safety. The scholar was separated from his escort while collecting evidence in Wildspire Waste.
Head to the Wildspire Waste immediately.
Hello.
Researched honey. Gathered insects. Mining. Art crops. Etymology. Mushrooms. What you got for me?
Hello.
Oh, I'm a researcher with the Commission. My field is criminal acts, yes, or whatever. A type of alien that are native to the New World. I wish to communicate with them and learn their lingo. But these creaky old bones just can't keep up with my passion for research. Perhaps you could be a pair. If you're interested in learning the lingua franca, then by my knobby knees, do just say the word.
Yeah.
It's a regular thing you found was huge. Huge.
Good to see you.
Splendid, the Fifth Fleet. Just who I was looking for. At present, we, the Research Commission Survey, have been captured squad. The go-getters for short, asserting Kula Ku's behavior. We hope to capture one alive, accustomed as a scout prize to its unique characteristics, then release it. That will allow us to track the monster and uncover its mode of life. There's nothing in the world I desire more than that right now. Hence my decision to request help from the Fifth. I would like you to perform a capture for us. The quest is called Snatcher Snatcher. Any assistance you could give would be most appreciated. Alright, so this is good.
Yes?
it? Yay! Research levels.
Fun's keeping you busy?
So, Hunter, have you gotten used to how things work around here? If you ever find yourself struggling out there on your own, don't be afraid to send up an SOS flare. Other field team members are in the area might come to help you out if they see fit. Ask for help when you need it and answer the call of others when they need it. It'll make you a better hunter. The man you saw used to be with the First Fleet. He was the Commissioner's only wyvern hunter. Truth is, he's essential to our mission here, but some time ago we lost track of the fellow. One moment he said he'd discovered the secrets of this continent, and then, the next he's gone. I tried to go with him, but he wouldn't have it. You're the first to have seen him since. Part of me is furious with him for leaving, but honestly now, I'm just glad to hear he's okay. If he said not to worry, then I won't worry. He'll return to us when he's good and ready. Thanks for the heartening news. I mean it. Manage items. Crafting list. Traps.
Head to the Wildspire Waste immediately.
Immediately? I still got chores to do. Workshop.
My.
There you go, newcomer. You look more hunterly with a weapon on your back. This is the armory. We deal in ready-made weapons and armor. If you know the way ASAP and don't have the time to gather materials, wear your ticket. So, care to have a look? Defender R, especially the defense corps is now available. Defender boost, find blessing, blah blah blah. Okay, so it's just more of what I have. And then literally just more of that. Upgrade. Still nothing. Most spawns medium or mid. Nothing on that front. No. So the fifth has arrived. Greetings there. I'm the airship engineer with the Second Fleet. I work on the flying machines, airships, and what have you. I'm sure that you're curious about why you haven't met a member of the Third yet. That's because they've all been stranded for years. It wasn't long after the scholars when the Third landed before they insisted upon crossing the Great Ravine. So they got their ship converted into an airship and they went off. I was going well until just after they crossed the ravine, a flying monster attacked the airship and grounded them. Sure, they were reckless to go, but seeing as I am the man who put them in the air, I can't help but feel partially responsible for it all. Ever since then, I've been working on making a better airship, one that could use to go rescue them. But between the New World's nasty weather and the strong winds hurtling down the ravine, it's been one failure after another. Still, you won't catch me calling it quits. Alright. Nope, I did not want to go there. I wanted to go down to the trade yard. Bugsy.
Take it easy.
What do you need? Pouch. I was hoping just for a trap. Oh well.
Working hard?
Mumbling, yeah, the chef asked me to rustle up some ingredients. I still got so much eating to do. Why don't you go and get one? You're a lifesaver. Farmers gotta look out for each other. Mosswine hide. Take items. Oven roast. Meat. Alright, I think I'm done for today. Yeah. Save progress, of course. Always save. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. probably play a little bit here and there every now and again. Let's see, how many people have I got actually watching me? Just the one. Okay.